Good morning. Once again, it's raining as we predicted from the weather. But we're going to be hitting the road here anyhow. We've already had some breakfast here at the hotel. And so we're headed to Tofino first, and then we've got a couple more stops to end of the day. So we'll see you here shortly. I would like to point out for the viewers about visiting the Pacific coast of Vancouver Island. Most of those rides will require a ride out and a ride back over the same highway. There isn't a loop road like on many islands. So for today, we will make a wonderful ride to the coast and come part way back. We filmed very little on Highway 19 between Comox and Qualicum Beach. It just wasn't as scenic as other areas. But Highway 4 to the coast won't disappoint, I promise you. And even though this is probably the most touristy spot on the island, it's still worth it to visit. McMillan Provincial Park is a special place. This park protects an old-growth Douglas fir forest known as Cathedral Grove. The coastal western hemlock biogeoclimatic zone has a network of trails that would be worthy of a hike. Some of these giant, majestic trees are 800 years old. It is really a sight to see. We will bypass Port Alberni for now, but we will return this evening. Believe it or not, the Alberni Inlet is the northern section of Barkley Sound. This 34-mile waterway extends all the way to the Pacific Ocean. The Stamp River and Sproat River join to form the Sumas River. This 545 square mile watershed includes the Great Central Lake and Sproat Lake. Sproat Lake is a huge tourist destination and was once voted British Columbia's best lake. It is the home of the Martin Mars water bomber that are used to fight forest fires. The lake is also home to the marbled murrelets, the only freshwater alcids on Earth. We will be riding up and over the Central Mountains at Sutton Pass. Sutton Pass Ecological Reserve was established to protect the adder's tongue fern. This fern is unique from other ferns because it only produces one leaf at a time. Another unique feature is that their roots are subterranean and rely on fungi for nutrients. Originally, we had planned on going to Tofino first. However, we've made really good time, so we've decided to head south. We'll be stopping at the Lighthouse Park, a popular touristy spot. But there are still a few more miles to go yet before getting to the coast. As you can see, the mountains are beautiful and the road twists and turns. We finally arrive at the shore of Kennedy Lake. Kennedy Lake is the largest lake on Vancouver Island, and it's a critical spawning habitat for sockeye salmon and trout. Portions of the land surrounding the lake are protected from logging, as well as numerous nearby parks. Interestingly, the lake only sits 39 feet above mean sea level.
Sarah, again you will fall down.
Some kayakers out there and a couple boats.
What a fun stop, and as we leave, we're treated to a black-tailed deer sighting. This unique deer is smaller than the white-tailed deer and mule deer. The deer you see belong to the Columbian subspecies and are cousins to the Sitka deer of northern British Columbia and Alaska.
Yeah. Not yet, probably.
We're making somebody else.
How cool is this? Won't go past the private property here. Maybe I will. Cool houses. Well, the trail didn't go very far, but it was fun. All right, we got them. Here's Mike's. Got a beef and crispy chicken. Roy got a crispy chicken. Got to squeeze that lime on there. And then one of these is yam and the other one's bean. Exciting. And I beat out the person ahead of me. Woo-hoo.
Tacofino isn't fine dining, but it probably vies for the most popular restaurant on the west coast of Vancouver Island. If you're willing to try something a little different, you won't be disappointed. Just be prepared for a long wait. With our bellies full, we take a tour of the downtown area before heading to the beach. We're at the park at Long Beach here, and we're going to take turns going out to the beach here so somebody can stay with the bikes just for security reasons. We did have some gear stolen in Anchorage, so we're pretty protective of that. But I'll be heading out to the beach here real shortly. Stay tuned. How cool is this? And this is a mecca for surfers, so there's a lot of people running around with surfboards on their cars and on their bicycles. It's just really cool. I can see why this area is so popular. It has a little bit of everything, and the landscape is stunning. The Pacific Rim Highway 4 is a little like a mini sea-to-sky highway. With a protected biosphere, this area will be a vacation destination for generations to come. I'm so glad we included this ride in our route planning. Normally I try to avoid backtracking, but this ride isn't boring at all, even in both directions. We will be spending the night in Port Alberni. There didn't seem to be anything spectacular about the town, and it has somewhat of an industrial feel to it, especially along the waterfront. However, Port Alberni is a great hub for exploring the surrounding area. I'm guessing it is slightly cheaper to stay here than along the coast. As we approach Port Alberni, we get some spectacular views of Sprout Lake. How cool is this, huh? As mentioned earlier, Port Alberni sits on an inlet. The Alberni Inlet is the island's longest. In 1787, Captain William Barclay explored this area, and Barclay Sound now bears his name. His wife Frances is believed to be the first European woman to visit British Columbia. Here's Sherry and Mike with their end of day.
Oh, it's just a beautiful plant. So is this. Okay. Well, we scored a nice hotel, it looks like. We got Cottage B. We were upgraded. Apparently Expedia didn't record that they'd already booked some of the rooms that we had requested. So we're just emptying our bikes, and I'm going to show you the flowers. I love these trees. Those are cool. Anyway, it's Riverside Motel, home away from home. And look at all those beautiful purple flowers down the end. Just love it. So this is our room. It has a kitchenette, TV, some places to sit, nice table, and this must be where it hooks into Cottage A. But there's 2 bedrooms and of course a bathroom.
They actually have a grill out there.
It looks nice.
Yeah. Look at this room here. It looks like it's a relatively new building. And somehow Sherry managed to score on this here. We ended up with a really nice cottage instead of just a room because of some kind of snafu with the computer system on the booking that she used for the hotel room. So we're pretty happy it worked out for us, the upgrade. So that's it for today. Boy, we had a lot of fun there. I love that beach so much. I could just sat there till the sun went down. It was a lovely area, and it was a lot of fun to watch the young people out there on surfboards, so that was kind of cool. We had a great day. We'll see you tomorrow when we hit the road for Victoria, the capital here on the island. See you then. Take care.